Hello and welcome, this is Orshi and this is gonna be a collaborative video with Moran from Starseed Tarot, and I'm gonna link his channel and the video he's doing on the topic in the description down below, so you can look him up. Please watch his video as well. We decided to do a collaboration because we found each other on Instagram and we really like each other's style, I think, and each other readings, and we wanted to do something together. And recently I made a video on the topic of working towards well-being, your mental health, and we decided to do a pick a card reading concerning this topic because we think this could be useful for you guys as well. So there is three pies, and all of them, I already pre-shuffled, all have some tarot cards and some oracle cards. And the topic is, as you can see from the title, is what you can do or what you should do regarding your mental health. And I have three pies. This is pie number 1 with a coin. It's a Da Vinci. No, it wasn't a Da Vinci, it was a body exhibition coin. The second one is a blue crystal. And the third one is a resin starfish with lots of glitter. So you can choose based on the pie number 1, 2 or 3, or the items, or just the cards, and timestamps are gonna be down in the description as well. And yeah, I'm gonna start with pie number 1. Hello pie number 1, if you chose this coin or just the number 1, then this is gonna be your reading concerning what you can do about your mental health. So we have the Knight of Cups, Temperance, Ace of Cups. We'll see how we're gonna fit into screen. We also have Openness. Overthinking can spoil the magic. And the Pineapple Dragon with Hospitality. Okay, hopefully everything, let me check if everything, sorry about the cable, but everything should be more or less on screen. Okay, so let's see what we have here. So definitely the main message coming through is about finding balance, and because we have a lot of love related message in the tarot. There's 2. For some of you it could be finding new love, but that's not something you do for your well-being. So what I feel is you need to find that energy, that passionate, creative and exciting feeling that can fill up your heart space. Because if you look at this bowl, this is the ace, this is the new beginning, but it doesn't have to come from someone else. It needs to come also from yourself, because in the Two of Cups, the 2 people, which is about an equal relationship, the 2 people have their own Ace of Cups, because you can't have an equal and loving relationship with anyone if you're trying to fill their cups up, or they're trying to fill yours. So you first need to fill your cup up fully before even thinking about finding a good relationship, because you can find a bad one easily, but obviously it's not something that we want. So definitely self-love, doing something that makes you happy. It doesn't have to be something big, and something visible for the outside world. It can be just you sitting down and doodling. If you like doodling, you don't have to show it off, you don't have to post it on Instagram or anywhere else, because that's not the point. You need to do something, you need to find something, a new hobby maybe, that you can do for yourself, when you can experience something that would make you feel happy and would fill you up with joy. And usually creative things are like that, and It doesn't have to be art related. I always say that because creativity doesn't just come from the artsy style or artsy type of things. It can be, my favorite example is, because I can't do that, is, you know, solving mathematical problems or playing chess, because that needs creative thinking. So it could be something like that, or it just could be like, you know, painting. And then you can find that balance that the Temperance card is all about. And also maybe you can connect a bit more to your spiritual self as well. But whatever it is, besides, you know, self-love, you need to be a bit more open. Find a way to say yes, because openness and overthinking can spoil the magic together. Suggest to me, especially with the Knight of Cups, because that's an offer. That life might want to offer you something, maybe a new hobby, you know, an idea that you think about for a second, like, oh, it would sound good, I would want to do that, but then you're like, I wouldn't be good, I don't want to do that. Or even meeting people. It can be related to people, but it doesn't have to be. So try to say yes to obviously safe things. So, you know, don't put yourself in danger, and I would never say that. And hospitality, the pineapple dragon, makes me think about be more gentle towards yourself, especially with the self-love aspect of the reading. Because we're all, you know, part of two sides of a coin. We all have our shadow self, we all have our light self, but what we need to do is find that balance between the two. That's our core. But that core doesn't exist without each side. So we need to accept that we do sometimes things we're not proud of, and that's how we learn and that's how we grow, because the feeling, how we feel afterwards will tell us we did something bad. But you need to forgive yourself as well, because in that moment you did your best. You might choose, you know, you did choose something bad maybe, but you did your best, and that was what was enough in that moment. But the moment has passed and you have a new opportunity now, so you don't have to shut down. You know, I think like you can't be part of anything, or you know, you shouldn't love yourself because you screwed up maybe once or multiple times. Doesn't matter. You have a chance. Today is your chance to start over if you want to. It really just depends on you, because your heart space is your responsibility. You need to fill it up, not someone else from the outside. And let's see your affirmation card. Orchid, your uniqueness is always perfectly lovely. What did I say? It's about self-love. Find those pieces of you that are unique and that you can be proud of, and tell yourself that. If you don't have to do it in a loud, open way, not in this one. The openness doesn't, you know, have to be like that. But be proud of yourself. I'm sure you do at least one thing that you think you're doing well, at least well enough. It doesn't have to be, you know, like you're the best in that thing, but if you think you're doing it well enough, just be proud of that, you know, because you're perfectly lovely. Yeah, that was your reading. Hope it was useful. Please watch Moran's video as well. Then come back and tell me if you found something that resonated in both readings, because that would be really cool. And please like the video, share it with others who think they could benefit from it. If you want to book a reading with me, you can find all the information down below. Subscribe, do all the YouTube stuff. And thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one. Bye. Hello, pile number 2. If you chose this blue crystal, which is really cool, then this is your reading. We have a few tarot cards. Let's leave the affirmation card for the end. We have a 3 of Cups, a Queen of Wands, nice. We have an embracing, oh, Pepper Dragon with versatile. and the good kind. Okay. How can I do this? So hopefully you can see all the cards. So let's see. First of all, what you can do to work towards your mental well-being, definitely find a support system. Maybe you already have friends close enough that you consider your soul tribe, your family, your friends, you know, your trusted ones, because they will support you. So if you don't have these kind of people, it's time to start looking for them, because you need someone that you can be open with. You know, you have to find a good kind, definitely. So take a look around in your friend group, I would say, for starters. I'm not saying all your friends are horrible people. Don't, you know, think that I'm not here to insult your friends. But sometimes we surround ourselves with people that we think we need in our lives, and, you know, they might want to help, but they might be bad influence in some way. For example, if you're surrounded with only people who are very negative and, you know, they drag you down all the time, because the moment they enter the door, they start complaining. In the long run, it's just gonna, you know, drag you down as well. So you need to find people who have a more positive, supportive outset on life, because that's how those types of people can support you. And there are a lot of people, especially in tarot community. So if you're watching this, you don't have to be a reader. You can, you know, just find people who are like-minded in the comment section, for example, in videos. Who knows? Or in Instagram. Always be safe though, because the world is how it is. But we also have the Queen of Wands here, and the Embracing, and with the Versatile Dragon, which is, oh, so look at that, how cute. I would say you're very can be a very fiery person. Sometimes maybe you have anger issue problems, so maybe there is something you need to work on. But it also means you have a lot of creative, passionate energy. And maybe you're someone who's loud, you know, who enters a room and start singing or start talking to people immediately and demands the attention. Because the Queen of Wands is like that, you know, you can't ignore the Queen of Wands when she enters the room. And maybe you felt you need to tone that down, you know, because you learned that people always just told you to tone it, you know, you to be not so loud, to stop yelling, to stop running around when you were a kid. But you always have this bubbling energy that you want to let it out, but you can't, because, you know, that's not how people supposed to be. But we have the Embracing card here, and it talks about accepting that and embracing and being proud of yourself for who you are. So, you know, if you're someone who likes to run around and likes to sing or dance or just be loud and tell jokes and just be the center of attention sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes you like to do that, then just be that, because that's who you are. Because we are more than one thing. This little dragon is 3 kinds of pepper all at once. And it's all fiery, so there's a lot of fiery energy. And here we have the sunset with the fireflies as well, so there's a lot of fire here. Because you're the good kind as well. It's not just your people you're gonna find, but you are a good person as well. And maybe, you know, your close proximity told you that you're not supposed to act in a certain way, but if it's not hurting anyone, not even you, then why not? Not acting like that is hurting you. So you need to be who you are and not, you know, apologize for it. I mean, look at her. She's so confident and she's like, I have magic in my hands and I'm not afraid to use it. So yeah, I'm really liking this fiery, passionate energy. You might have fire signs or fire elements in your chart. I don't know necessarily. I forgot what the Queen of Wands is. that well versed in astrology yet, but I think it's the Aries, I think, but don't quote me on that. But it doesn't have to be, you know, we are not just one sign from our astrological chart anyway, and I think for someone who to talk about astrology they need to know everything. So just saying that you have that fiery, passionate energy and you have to let it out, which is really cool. You're definitely not a boring person. Your affirmation card to close this reading is Boronia. I don't think I know this one. Do not fear or doubt the new paths ahead. See? Don't fear the new path, because once you start taking that new path, it will mean that you're becoming yourself. And that's gonna be a wonderful thing. And it's gonna very, 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 very much add to your mental health, being healthy. Because you can't be, you know, truly happy or peaceful or calm or anything unless you're allowed to be yourself. Yeah, don't forget, you're the good kind. Okay, so that's your reading if you chose pile number 2. I hope this was useful. It's felt like really exciting. You know, the energies, all the fire, passionate energies. Please like this video if you liked it, watch Moran's video, and please come back and tell me if you find something that was, you know, common in both readings. That would be really cool. Subscribe if you'd like to more reading from me or anything else. You can find all the information down in the description below. If I see you next time, I'm very happy. If I don't, then thank you so much for watching and have a lovely day. Hello pile number 3. If you chose this little resin starfish, then this is gonna be your reading. So let's see your tarot cards first. We have the Hangman. Oh, strength. Awesome. Let's see how we fit the screen. We have the Three of Wands, definitely about choices and changing perspective. Oh, we have the Peach Dragon Vulnerable, which I'm gonna put under Strength, because they are definitely connected. And you have 2. Okay, Transformation with a beautiful butterfly. A Power. We have Strength, Power, you can see that already. And the Sacred Flow, yes. Awesome. Okay, hopefully everything is in screen and you can see the cards. So definitely finding your inner strength is a big message in this reading. Starting with the Hangman. The Hangman is upside down. Usually she or he, doesn't matter, they put themselves in this position, and what this card is talking about is the need of changing your point of view. You need to flip around to be able to see the word correctly. I mean, not in this card, you can't really see it, but usually, you know, they're gonna be upside down and, you know, in a standing position. Let's put her here. But you need to change your point of view, probably about your own strength, because you might think you don't have what it takes to be who you are. You might think you're weaker than you are for some reason. And green is definitely a color in this area, and I think green is the heart chakra color. So maybe you were told when you were growing up or when you were small that you're not supposed to act in a way, you know, you don't have power. And you're not strong enough. Maybe someone told you that you're weak and you believed it because you were, you know, you didn't know better, so you believed it. And now you're afraid to be vulnerable because you think that if you show any sign of weakness, people will attack you. But with the Three of Wands, it means It's time to start a new journey, taking a new road, a new path, making that choice to move forward. And we have the transformation, so it with the power. So definitely, I'm not gonna say all you need is, you know, finding your inner strength, but that's gonna be your biggest job now, to find that and then start this new journey, because then you're gonna start moving to the right direction. Because the sacred flow of yes to me in this reading means that you're not just finding your true path, you know, in life in general, but you're actually starting to, you know, go there, and then you're in flow. Everything is gonna start making sense, and life is going to start to be more like how you not imagine, but how you feel it's right, because you have that strength and it's time to show it. And sometimes strength is being vulnerable, you know, because when we show our vulnerable side to someone, that we're afraid, that we need a hug, for example, or we need someone to tell us that everything is going to be all right, sometimes that requires a lot of inner strength, because it's scary. But you don't always have to be this lion. Sometimes you can be this girl. Doesn't matter gender, you know, or boy, doesn't matter. Someone who shows their weaknesses, because that's the real strength. And you have that power. There's a lot of power here. And transformation. So I'm really seeing that happening. Once you start working that, you will definitely find a new path and start a new journey, which is really cool. If you don't know how to do this, you can find me for a personal reading. I'm very glad to help you, but you can, you know, look around for pick a card readings on the topic as well. And let's see your affirmation card. It's peony. Prosperity can be assured if you care well for tomorrow. And that ties into the Three of Wands, because prosperity in this instance is not just, you know, material stuff, but all the resources you have, they will have it if you start, you know, walking on that right path. If you make the choice, you go through the transformation. Transform from either the girl to the lion, or from the lion to the girl, whichever is needed. Then you will have a better tomorrow. Because you're much, much stronger than you think you are. And you need to do the work to see that. You need to find the reason why you think you're not strong enough. You need to find out how you see or how you act because of it. You know, if you're either always too weak, or you are always aggressively too strong because you're afraid to show your vulnerable side, because it can be both. And transform that, fix that. It sounds, you know, I don't like how it sounds. Do the necessary transformation, and then start this new journey, because you have the power. It's very, very powerful. Alright, so that's what I see for your reading. Hope this was useful. Please watch Moran's video as well, and come back and tell me if you find something in both of our readings. Like this video if you liked it, share with others, because that helps them and helps my little channel, and subscribe if you liked it. I would like to, you know, help you if I can. But other than that, have a lovely day and see you in the next one. Bye.